Alright guys, so for my history class, I needed to do a Roman project, and I had a week to do it because I kind of forgot about it. So I really didn't know what to do, so I kind of just asked her if I could do Roman workouts, and turns out I had no idea what the Romans did. I looked, and they just they had dumbbells, they picked up big rocks, and walked and fought each other. That was kind of it. They didn't really. So most of the stuff I say is just bullshit. I have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't get mad at me, please. Enjoy the video. So the Roman gladiators and warriors, they kind of just swung swords around and clubs to practice for fighting. So I'm gonna hit this log. The Romans just did this all the time. They practiced bashing in skulls, because that's what they did for a living. This right here is Maximus the Great. Aside from swinging swords and clubs, the Romans would dig holes. You've met your match, Maximus. I'm assuming the Romans dug a lot of graves. Who's gonna carry the balls? That's you, buddy. Come on. All right, Roman workout. We have 45 pounds on each backpack. Each backpack, we are going all the way up there. Every 5 minutes, we have 20 push-ups. In the next 5 minutes, we got 20 lunges. The next 5 minutes, we got overhead presses. The Romans, they'd have 45 pounds to 90 pounds. And they'd march for like 20 miles a day. So this is light work. We got this. Like 20 push-ups. Oh, that's so light. Last one, push it. Yes, sir. The lunges already. I'm so tired. We're super close. We just gotta go over there. We're doing some lunges. Pretty much flat for the rest of the way. Then we got up to Big Rock. I made it to the top. That's excellent form. Good job, bro. It's too slippery to walk down. So, good job. We finally done. Oh, that was tough. On the way down was alright, but on the way up was. That's so heavy. Okay, the Romans, besides from doing regular physical activity, kind of just fought each other like all the time because that's all they needed. So I'm fighting this guy. Alright, you got it.
Shoot! Hey! Oh. What I did? Yes, sir.
Back in the day, the Romans, besides from doing bodyweight workouts and practicing with swords and tridents and their main weapons, they would also have these ancient dumbbells. Some of the first dumbbells in history, actually. They weren't like what we know today, but they got the gist of it. So today we're using dumbbells. The main muscle groups Romans would use to wield swords would be mainly traps and all three of the delts on the shoulder, all shoulder muscles. This would be to be able to pick up the sword, lift it up with the trap, and then you'd use side delts to be able to lift the sword up like so, and front delts to be able to move like this. So good workouts for these to hit the side delts be lateral raises, hit front delts, front raises, and for rear delts, you can also bend down and hit like this, which would also support the back muscles and traps to make your traps stronger. Another way to hit traps is just easy shoulder raises. Well, also when it came to swinging swords for overhead stuff, they would use their long head of the tricep. And a good way to hit that is skull crushers, to be able to put a pushing power into a sword attack. Besides from swords, they would also throw spears. Spears would kind of use the whole body, but you would just use a spear to practice for that. But one of the main muscles they would use is their lower and side chest for when they throw it. Besides using their triceps and shoulders, they would use that part of the chest. And a good way to hit it is not exactly a shoulder press, but more of a pec deck. Go around the side, like these. Squeeze at the top. Pretty simple. But yeah, basically all they really had was the dumbbells and the weapons they used. So most of the workouts they did were practical with swords and shields, but occasionally they'd use dumbbells to do some other stuff. These kind of workouts were only really used for the Roman commoners, because the Roman soldiers, they wouldn't really need to worry about it because they trained and fought, and that's how they got stronger. And most of the days were used marching with weight on their shoulders, with all their supplies and stuff, pushing wagons and kind of just stuff like that. And they'd march with a lot of weight for a long time. And the gladiators, they'd fight, and that's how they got stronger. But the gladiatorial arenas were mainly for entertainment instead of practicality. So the gladiators, instead of training for strength, they do more bodybuilding, which is its own thing, which, yeah. But these workouts are just to get stronger with swords and weapons. So in conclusion, Roman commoners and maybe the soldiers, probably not the gladiators, but the soldiers, they would just throw some dumbbells around. Nothing too special, while the gladiators would do more bodybuilding, and would probably do a lot of lateral raises like this to pop their shoulders or bicep curls, but not much is known about what the gladiators did because it was done privately.